Hi everybody, I'm Michelle with Stampin' Butterfly. Thanks so much for joining me. It's Saturday afternoon and I know I didn't give you a heads up that I was going to do a video, but my goodies came in yesterday and I'm super excited to share a closer look at some of our products. Sometimes it's harder to see it online, so having the actual big pieces of paper and products to look at in a video make it so much easier. So let's take a quick look at what we are going to look at today. So I am going to go through some of the new holiday mini catalog items that just came out. The catalog went live on September 6th. I'm losing track of what day it is. So I have some orders for that. We also have some exclusive online products I want to share with you, an upcoming virtual event, and lots of other fun stuff. So we're going to walk through and I'll show you some close-up of things. If you are here, please drop me a little hello in the comments so I know you're here and watching with me. And let me know if you have any questions or if you want to see things a little bit closer. So I'm doing a paper share and I'll probably do another round, but I did order a bunch of paper from the catalog. So I wanted to give you guys a closer look at that and give you a chance to see the bigger pieces of paper. So we will take a look at the paper first probably, and then I'll go into a couple of the other items and online products. Hi Karen, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad you're here. It's great to see you. So let's take a quick look at the catalog. So our holiday mini catalog this year, and by the way, if you don't have one and you'd like one, please message me and I'd be happy to drop you one in the mail. I just sent out a few this week again as well, so they are en route to happy shoppers. But the catalog, now that we can show you the inside, it's much easier. Doing videos last week was a little scary. I was afraid I'd open it accidentally. So now you can see the inside and walk through the catalog. So just kind of a brief intro into the catalog. You know, you've got your index here. We have each catalog, we do a Making a Difference stamp set or product where we Stampin' Up donates $3 this year from the pack of designer paper called A Walk in the Forest, and we'll look at that. It's gorgeous paper and it coordinates with 2 stamp sets. But they will donate $3 to a charity, and they pick a different charity for each catalog. So for the U.S., this one will be for Toys for Tots. So every time you purchase this designer paper, $3 of your purchase price will be donated by Stampin' Up to Toys for Tots, which is an amazing organization. If you're in another country, they've picked different ones as well, so you'll check with your country to see where they are ordering from or where they're donating to. So lots of variety in this year's holiday catalog. Super fun Christmas, there's some seasonal, there's birthday, there's even New Year's and fireworks. So make sure you flip through if you have your paper, or if you're online, everything's online as well, so you can shop the store online and see everything. But like I said, these are a little bit smaller, so we'll go through some of those, and I do have some of the gems and things as well, so you can kind of see what the ribbon looks like. And let's see. So we're going to go through a couple of those. I do have some stamp sets to share with you. There are a few things that were super hot when the catalog went live, so I don't have all the paper. There's a couple things that are back ordered, which should be in next week, so no worries, but I don't have this one to show you, and then the fall paper, I think, are the two that I don't have right now. And if you're not sure what's available or what's not, you can always look on the online store and it'll tell you if it's not orderable right now, which means it'll be coming in soon. If you need a date, just check with me and I can look that up for you and give you a projected arrival date. But still lots of amazing products out there for you to shop with. The berry suite is super cute as well. I have all of that to show you. I'm just trying to flip through. So we've got Christmas, we have fall. So we're going to go through some of the papers there. We have some new stencils, which, I don't think I brought them over to my dad. I don't know where I left them. They're somewhere in my craft room, but they're not here. So stencils are super cool. I'll talk a little bit about that. I even have samples, but yet again, I think I forgot to bring those, so I might have to do that in another video. Halloween this year, super hot is the glow in the dark. So these hit the back order list, but hopefully they will be in not too far down the road. And the paper is adorable as well. So you've got your fall in here, and then some more mixed paper, which is great. We'll look at those a little closely. So it does have some flowers, but also some more seasonal Christmas stuff. Where did I want to show you? I don't have this one, but fireworks and die cuts. How amazing is that? There are some amazing samples on here that you'll be able to check out in the catalog or online. And then they also, oops, I'm off the screen, have these deckled edged circles. So I have a closer look at those, and we'll give you some sizes. I think I have my ruler handy, so we'll go over some of those. So if you love the rectangles, you're going to really like the circles, and you'll see throughout the catalog they've used them in different places. Some retro stamps if you're an 80s fan. There's some cute stuff in there. And then the catalog does another sampling back here where it shows you the bundles. So every time you shop your bundles, you receive 10% buying the stamps and the die, or the stamp and the punch together. So make sure if you want to get both pieces as you order it as the bundle item number and not as the individuals. That way you get your discount. What else do I want to share? And then there's a little picture index, which is always super helpful for the mini catalogs that we do. And I have all the embossing folders, so except for this Stars at Night. But I have all these other guys, so we'll go through those and I'll show you how they look embossed on paper. And I have some of the gems and things as well. Let's see, wanted to say hello, Becky. Thanks for joining. I'm so glad you're here from Pennsylvania. Hopefully you guys are a little cooler than we are in Florida, because I'm dying. It's so hot. I thought it was going to cool down, but it did not. Okay, so there's also just a quick thing I wanted to mention if you're newer to the catalog. So when you host a party or you shop and you spend over $150, you can earn Stampin' Rewards. And it's a percentage you get back, and you can also purchase some discounted stamp sets. So those are in the back. Make sure you check those out. They're super cute. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice already. Okay, so there's the catalog. And I'll talk a little bit about World Card Making Day that's coming up and some of the bundles in there. But let's do Christmas paper first, because that's the exciting part. So actually, this is unusual. So we only have 2 packs of 6x6 paper this catalog. One is the fall, which I didn't get, and it's foiled on one side, super gorgeous. But I don't have that one yet, so eager to order that one next week when it comes in. So let's take a look at this. So the only other 6x6 pack is the Garden Walk. And this one's a really pretty floral pack. It has Calypso Coral, Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Poppy Parade, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. So what's nice about Stampin' Up! Is they'll tell you the colors, so you can pick and match whatever colors you want for your paper. And you receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 of each pattern. So one side is a floral. Let me see if I can do this a little nicer. I probably should have pre-sorted, but it came in last night, so I haven't even looked at these yet. The papers are all new to me. I'm looking at them with you. Let's see. So we've got some more florals, and then there's some really pretty like dots and stripes and things like that. So let's see. Oh, it's cooler. At least it's a little bit cooler, Becky. And let's see, Karen. Oh, yes, I'd be happy to send you a catalog. No worries. I will get that in the mail next week. Let's see. We got some more flowers going on. The colors are really pretty in this, and there's a coordinating stamp set and punch for this, this group of paper as well. So you'll see that in the catalog. And then there's some more flowers. So there you go. So that is our paper for the first 6x6. Like I said, the other one is the Autumn, super popular, but we'll be back in stock next week, so don't worry. You'll be able to get your hands on that guy soon. And let's see, where do I want to stack them? All right, I think I'll put them over here. So next one I want to look at is Merry and Bright. So I don't know if it helps to go through the catalog together. Maybe we'll just flip the catalog so you guys know what I'm looking at. So we're going to look at the paper, and I do have all the pieces for this this whole suite with the coordinating items. So what happens on a suite is they'll give you matching items. So you've got your paper, your stamps, your dies, ribbon, gems. This one has foil. And the amazing thing is they give you one item number. So if you want all the goodies that coordinate and match, make your life easy, boom, you pick the one item number. It puts in your discounted bundle for your stamp and die. and then it gets you all the coordinating pieces, and then you can add anything else from the other catalogs as well. All right, so let me move that. Oh, I didn't cut all the paper open yet. Sorry, guys. And I'll blind you with the foil. All right. This paper is not the, it has red and green, so it has some traditional colors for Christmas, but it also has some other fun colors. So you've got the little tiny Christmas lights. And this one has, let's see, 2 of each pattern are standard for like the 12 by 12. And then these are the round bulbs. And I love that the other side is just a wild, fun pattern because you can use this throughout the year. Oh, Becky did get the autumn paper. Good for you. I should have pre-ordered it. For some reason, I wasn't thinking about it, and I could have pre-ordered as a demonstrator before it went live, and I didn't order that one. So I missed out. But next week, I'll be putting in another order. So this one is Fa La La, which is a lot of fun. Here we got some stripes, and again, birthday parties. These are just so great. Christmas, you can have lots of fun with these guys. Some dots and little teeny Christmas trees. Oh, these are cute. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a little triangle, and there's a star on top. And then we got some stripes and some more little Christmas trees in the different shades of green. So let's see. I am not going to try to make it go back in the packs of paper, so we'll just keep them stacked. Our colors are blueberry bushel, crushed curry, flirty flamingo, granny apple green, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, pool party, poppy parade, and shaded spruce. So you got all your colors going on there. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh. So let's see what other goodies are in this suite. I can't order the whole catalog, so I can't show you everything, but I did get all the paper for the paper share, so I do have most of those guys to show you, and all my favorite bundles. All right, so this foil pack, ooh, that's bright, sorry guys, is granny apple green and melon mambo, and you'll get 2 pieces of each of those colors. And again, those you can use throughout the year, so that's just amazing. Okay, let's see. I don't think I organized. I think I organized my little buckets by type of thing, but not by bundle. So it'll take me a second to flip through so you can see what the goodies look like. So these are kind of a new gem that Stampin' Up's been doing. So I'm used to the big rounded ones. So these are actually called iridescent adhesive backed discs. And so they're like little circle flat things, which are awesome because they don't add dimension to your card, but they are super shiny. Like, totally love these. And then the ribbon that coordinates is also like a iridescent. I'm not a great bow tire, so let's see how this ribbon rolls. You could always wrap it because it's a little thicker. You could wrap it around your card piece, and that would be pretty to just tuck around your edge. So yeah, there's my ugly bow. Sorry, don't judge. Especially on camera. All right, so there you go. It does tie. It ties pretty good, actually. And if I took it all out and did it a little nicer, you'd be able to see it better. All right, let's see. We need some stamps for that guy and the dies. So these stamps are so much fun because you can just cut them out and, you know, stack them up like they did in the catalog with a tree. Let's see, I don't know where I put the dies for this one. Mary's trees. Might be in another location. I was so excited when I pulled out all my stuff. Let's see if they're in here. Ah, they're tucked away because they're skinnier. All right. Try not to knock over all my goodies. Let's take a quick look at this. The image in the catalog is pretty small. You can kind of blow it up on your computer, so that's the plus of looking online. But this one just has some fun dies, and these are a little bit different. Can't say that I've had anything like this in a while. Oh, these look like coffee mugs the way they're on here. I was like, there's coffee mugs in here? Okay, well, these are the light bulb toppers, but if you turn them this way, they look like coffee mugs. So those go on top of your light bulbs. And then I just love the little skinny light bulbs here and the little squiggly things. Those will be a lot of fun to decorate. That one even looks like a heart on the inside of that light bulb. And then you've just got some fun pieces in there. So I'll be doing a card class with this bundle for sure. All right. right, so that is everything that comes in that suite. Now, what do we have next? I guess we'll just flip in the catalog order and see if I can find it. All right, I didn't get that guy, but there is paper that coordinates with this. Oops. So the online exclusives that we just started have additional items that are not in the catalog, and they're in a category called online exclusives, and they're while supplies last. And right now they just released some gorgeous Christmas paper, and I do have all of those to share with you. But there is a paper that goes with this guy. So you won't find him in the catalog. Question is, where did I put the paper? Oh, here we go. So it's like the old traditional Santa. And let's take a quick look at this. So the colors in this one, cut my little paper open. Let's see what our colors are. So we've got Cherry Cobbler, Copper Clay, Early Espresso, Cajun Craze. There's Tongue Twisters, Mossy Meadow, Pebbled Path, Real Red, and Wild Wheat. All right, so again, we've got a lot of 12 by 12 in this catalog. So you've got your traditional Santas. I've seen people cutting those guys out directly. I don't know. The dies look like I don't have the dies, but I mean, they might fit. I have to double check that. This had some gorgeous patterns on there. These are super cute. Oh my gosh. I haven't looked at this paper, guys. Sorry. So I'm looking at it with you. Oh my gosh, these are little like cocoa and gingerbread man and little cinnamon sticks and candy canes. So yeah, totally super cute. Again, some fun patterns. The old post office. That would coordinate really cute with one of those stamp sets we have in the annual catalog too, with the little post office guy. So this looks damask, I think is how you pronounce it. That's a really pretty patterned paper. You've got your traditional Christmas scene. That'd be really cute if you did it in a circle. You could even just color in like accents, like maybe just green of the tree and the wreath, and give it a little pop. Ooh, those are pretty too. You could stamp inside of those or run strips down your card. So many options. And then this one, you've got your holly berry or your holly leaves. I don't see any berries on there, and you can color those again with your blends or your watercolor pencils. Little stockings. Oh, those are cute. Oh my gosh, lots of options with this paper. And again, you don't have to use these for Christmas. These are just really traditional, beautiful papers on the backside. It makes me think of like old ornate designs. All right. So yeah, I think we'll go in the order of the catalog, if that makes sense. All right, I do have this stamp set, so let's take a quick look at it, and we'll see. All right, so you've got this image. You have your tree, some really pretty sentiments. This one fits inside the tree die. We wish you a Merry Christmas, hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. And this one's a photopolymer, so it's nice for lining it up. You know, you can see through the stamps. And let's see what the dies look like. Because again, this is like the teeny weeny picture you get, and you can see pieces of them. But let's take a closer look at these guys so you can see them better. And then when you're looking through the catalog, there's some neat stuff just tucked away. Like back here, there's a standalone little tiny Christmas die, little Christmas tree, and it cuts out a whole bunch at one time. It's like a plate that runs through. So there's some cute stuff that's just kind of tucked away in the catalog. All right, so awesome tag. We got the little topper. Those look like lights for your trees, and you have the 3 different sizes. Oh, actually a bunch of different sizes, so you can layer up different colored trees in your tree base and some stars. And then these look like some doodads to cut out your ornaments. Ooh, sticky. So you can cut out your ornaments and things. Oh, the other thing is that Walk in the Forest paper I talked about in the front, which I haven't pulled that one out yet. Some of these dies for the trees will cut out the trees in there, and then the polar bear punch will punch out some of the polar bears as well. So I guess we should look at those soon. Maybe I should have brought a table over so I could stack stuff better. All right. Oh, it's super cute too. All right, the Oh Holy Night. So like I said, the one paper was back ordered, but the question is, where did I put it? In what order? Oh, it's at the bottom. So I've been curious to see what this paper looks like. So we'll take a look. Again, I haven't looked through all of these yet. Let me know if you guys have questions or want a closer look at anything. And if you're interested in the paper share, let me know. You can message me and I can get you more information on that. I've been doing it in groups of 4, and I do a quarter of a pack and I cut the pages 6 by 12. So that way, like, you'll get one sheet instead of 2 6 by 6, because when you have patterns like this, you get all sad if you just get the one boring corner because it's just random. So I've been trying to do them a quarter pack so you can have a 6 by 12 of some of these pages. All right, so you've got that. Looks like some sand and desert, some fun patterns. You got the starry sky. That would be pretty with the space too, if you have that from the annual catalog. This you could use as water or as a sky. Some pretty patterns on there. And then you've got your cityscape. And some more stars and some patterns. So these are pretty too. The back sides of these you can use year round. They're nice neutral colors. You can do masculine cards with this too, which are really nice. Let's see, colors in this guy are basic black, boho blue, copper clay, crumb cake, misty moonlight, night of navy, pebbled path, and very vanilla. So there you go. I do have the ribbon. I like the navy ribbon, so I did grab some of that. And we'll give you a look at that. So that is just some really pretty ribbon. And again, that one will be pretty easy to tie, or you could just wrap it around. So like if you, here's just a random card front, you know, you can just wrap it around and tuck it in underneath, like if you had your 5 1/4 by 4 and tape it to the back, which is my favorite way to do the wide ribbons. Doesn't make your card too lumpy, and you don't have to tie a bow. Nothing wrong with that. Now this one also has a hybrid embossing folder, I think, so that one does some deep embossing and some die cutting. So I'll have to check those out. And then these are the 2 stamp sets. So this one actually is called a sweet collection, which is 2 stamp sets and dies that coordinate with it. And you can get both or just some of them. So we've got those guys. This one also coordinates with if you have that little Le Shop from our annual catalog. So you'll see this one, the Let's Go Shopping dies will work with this as well. Got some trees. All right, the bear. Let's take a look at the bear. Got a bunch of fun stuff to share for this guy. That ribbon is gorgeous. The Night of Navy, yeah, love that. I'm a bling girl, so yeah, put glitter in my ribbon and I'm heavy. I have the navy or the black from last year, and then the white. Always love those guys. All right, let's take a look at our colors. Balmy blue, crumb cake, crushed curry, flirty flamingo, lemon lolly, misty moonlight, mossy meadow, night of navy, old olive, pecan pie, real red, and very vanilla. That's a lot of colors. And again, if you have the catalog, they give you that little swatch around the bottom. So it's totally easy to coordinate your projects, because you can just pick which colors are in your paper that you like and then get your coordinating products. I keep going off the screen. I'm sorry, guys. It's like a half a piece of paper. All right, so the bear, let's see. The bear punch that coordinates. And then there's a stamp set. So I didn't test it, but I think one of those trees in that tree set might actually cut that out. I already stamped that guy, so I've used it a little bit. But there's a stamp so that you can stamp it and punch the bear, or you can do the bear unstamped and just shadowy. So we can use this to see, look at that. Now he doesn't work for that one. Okay, but the plain polar bear on here, you could technically use the punch to cut him out of there. Oh, we were looking at paper. Let's see. Oh, sweater. I love that. It's like a sweater pattern. And it looks so pretty with the navy. So like here's a navy card base. You know, you can layer these guys up so quick and easy and make some gorgeous cards. These guys are so cute. Again, like if I had done the quarter pack, you might be the guy who gets navy, so that's sad. So that's why I'm doing my paper share, the 6 by 12. That way you at least have that much and you can do, you know, what you want with it and sample it. All right, so we got the snowflakes, some more sweaters in red. Oh, forest animals. Look how cute these guys are. Oh my gosh, totally love those. Oh, and little baby polar bears. Little trees, some snowflakes, paw prints, and presents. And some more green sweater paper. All right. So the great thing about this sweet collection is there's lots of goodies in here. Let me share. I made a couple cards with the memories and more, but then I sent them away, so I don't have them to share with you. I'll have to share some pictures on my Facebook page. So I did take them, so I'll share them later in the week. I just didn't want to ruin the surprise to the people I mailed them to. All right, which gems? Gems, that, and memories and more card pack. So let's get a quick look at these. So here's the ribbon, and this one actually, I don't know if you can tell in the camera. So it's kind of flat and glittery on one side, is almost like a light blue. And then this side is the fuzzy side, which would be the normal side up, but I think you could use really either side. And this one's like a felt, and it has like a shimmer to it. So you'd have to be like that fancy bow tire guy to like be able to have all your pieces showing up at the same time. You know, you'd have to kind of play with your ribbon so that you can get all your pieces up on the right side up, or you can just tape it around your paper again, or you can do it as like a little feather piece underneath. And then these are super easy to use. Again, these are like discs. Glitter sequins. They call them sequins, but I would call these more like a disc, similar to the other one I showed you earlier, because they're totally flat. But they have lots of bling and shine to them. So that is awesome. All right, move these out of the way. And then take a quick look at the, oh, there's an embossing folder for this guy too. Yeah, this suite has lots of goodies in here. This was like my must-have. This was the first thing I ordered. I think I used my embossing folder for a project. I stole it from here. Did I put it back? I may not have. All right, well, there is a really pretty embossing folder. Haha, here it is. Okay, so the folder's over by my die cut machine, but here's a piece of white that I kind of embossed so you can see it. So there's dots and then there's snowflakes in between. So if you've been here for a little bit and you have the softly falling snow, I think that embossing folder we had years ago where it had like condensed and then it gets lighter and lighter. It's similar to that, but this one has detailed snowflakes, which takes the other one like a step higher. So it's even super cool. And the bottom, like the back side, even the deboss side is really neat for that. All right. Memories and more. So you get 2 different kinds of card bases in here. And these are great for quick cards as well as scrapbooking. So you can get our 6x8 albums and do a Christmas album if you have Christmas pictures you want to scrapbook real quick. These will work for that. So you get your blinged out, well, no, really blingy, but decorated. So you get your decorated envelopes, right, that match with your card bases. And then you get your pack of goodies. So I guess I pulled some out earlier. So you'll get different little cards in here that will layer onto your card front. So for instance, let's fold this guy in half. So here's your card front. And again, if you're super crafty and you want it to go further, you know, you can do like we do for Paper Pumpkin when I do the alternative videos. You can cut the envelopes and the bases up and make even more good stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like I have 6 of the same pattern. And then there's some other sides. So look how cute you can make your card real quick. You've got the sweater, so it's similar to the big paper, but then you've got different patterns. May your Christmas be cozy. So you can layer those. And then you've got some of the big cards. Oh wait, there's more little cards. I had them tucked away. Let It Snow, so that's super cute. It matches that same paper we saw in the pack. Some journaling, so you can do journaling for your scrapbook. Wishing you the best this season. And then, oh, he hung out from earlier. Give the gift of Christmas cheer. Look how cute. And it's got all your forest animals. So again, you know, you can layer your cards different ways. You can do well, this pattern doesn't really work for that, but like if you wanted to do your sweater pattern, and then you know, you can layer like another sentiment. I don't have a horizontal one, of course, but hopefully you get the idea. You could put this one on top. If we did the blue base, it'd be better, and you could stamp your sentiment in there. There's lots of different ways you can cut these pieces up, or you can use them whole and just make it quick and easy. So we've got Season's Greetings, and some more of the bears. Merry Christmas. Christmas is better together. And then there are sticker sheets in here too, and I love stickers. So you get 2 of each pattern. So let's see. Yep. So you can tell I used a couple of these. So you'll get 2 of each. And there's different little guys on here. There's sentiments, there's little labels, there's strips, extra presents. So you could really come along and do a quick card. I mean, you can put your Merry Christmas, you can put that on there. Now the memories are a little bit longer than our standard 5 1/4 by 4 card base. So these are more like a 4 by 6 or something. Let's see if it says in here. 4 by 6 are the card sizes for these cards. So your card is a little bit bigger. You can also trim off, you know, edges if you want more. You can add your stickers on here. So just lots of fun things. I can get carried away. So we'll just move these out of the way. Some of my favorite things to use. All right, that is the bears. I think we saw everything. And then here's a close-up of the bear stamp set, so you can see the sentiments and things. And look how cute. They give you some cute samples here. They slid it into, you know, one of the scrapbook pages. And then they also wrote some little Christmas messages on here. They can decorate their album or use them as inserts into your cards. Some more guys. Paper. Oh, let's take a look at this real quick. Now that we did the bear and the tree, I'm going to go backwards a little bit. That first page where we donate proceeds from the paper sales for the Walk in the Forest. Let's take a quick look at this guy. So this is the paper that coordinates with the bear punch. So the punch will cut that out, and then those dies in the Marius tree for that guy. So you've got little tiny trees on here, some holly and some leaves, pine cones and snow. Punch should cut out that guy. Let's see, where's my little scrap? Boom. Yep. We'll keep them handy in case we need to test anything else. And then some more, you know, red and green. You got nice traditional colors and some from the trees. Do little strip cards with those. So that's a nice traditional Christmas colors in that pack. All right, what are we on? Joy of Christmas. So this one has some specialty paper and some regular. And I did get the gems just because I love sequins. So let's take a quick look at these guys. Oh, fun. Okay, so these have little gold music notes, little tiny holly leaves, and then little red gems to go for your holly. And I think they're big and small. No, they're just the one size. So they're like a good raised little red, and none of these are sticky, so you can put them in a shaker card, or you can use a glue dot to kind of put them on your card. Nice traditional Christmas colors in there. Okay, hopefully I close that and they don't go flying later. And let's take a look at the paper. Okay, so this is the specialty paper. And there's 8 sheets in here, 2 of each. Some thick cardstock in there. This is pretty. Okay, so these are one-sided. A lot of times when our specialty paper comes, it's one-sided. So you have the gold wood grain, music notes, and we have a music note embossing folder in the annual catalog, which will coordinate really pretty. And then these are gold holly leaves. So you could color those in green if you wanted to give them some pizzazz. And the Noel is super cute, the stamp set, and then the layering for that. Let's see what the regular paper looks like. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying this, Karen. This is so much fun. I love to open the paper with you guys. get just as excited to see it all. All right. Oh, do you want to see the colors? Let's see, what do we have? Cherry Cobbler, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pebbled Path, Real Red, Shaded Spruce. So we've got some nice traditional Christmas colors, and this is watercolored, patterned. So pretty. I bet that would coordinate if you have the poinsettia dies from last year or the year before. That would be really pretty with it too. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of a gray, woodsy green. Plaid is always good. Oh yeah, Karen likes the shiny too. Wood, some more berries, gray music notes. Those are pretty. And the watercolor leaves. I love these greens together. They really pop. Very, very pretty. And that's red, kind of leaves, I guess. Some red plaid, brown music notes, some more red berries, and then some green. I think it's more just like a spattery pattern. There might be leaves in there. It's hard to say. That was really pretty though. I like that. This is really cool. And then the ribbon in here, I don't have this one, but I have the black and white plaid, and I do love the plaid ribbon. This one has vanilla instead of the white like our annual catalog did. All right, that's your coordinating stamps and dies. So this one's a collection because you've got the 2 stamps and dies that go with. So you could do 1 item number, or if you only like one of those, you know, you could pick your and put them in individually. Embossing folder. So tucked away in the catalog, we've got embossing folders. So like this one's kind of hidden, you don't even realize it's here. And it's a normal Christmas tidings. Let's see if you guys can see in the light. It's really super cute. So it has love, it has a tree, a gingerbread man, presents, a poinsettia. It says Christmas tree, tidings. Santa has some ornaments. It says stockings, cheer, joyful. There is a stocking up here. Reindeer, some holly. So that is kind of a hidden gem in here. And you can kind of see they sanded it down, I think, or they did a white ink on top in the catalog for that guy. Some more stamps. We've got some more memories and more card packs. So these have some gold on them, the envelopes and the bases, and you can put whatever you want on this, guys. Winter Meadow. All right, so this collection has 2 papers. It has a specialty and then a regular. So here's some more shiny for you, Karen. All right, so again, one-sided. We've got some Lost Lagoon. Let's see, Lost Lagoon and some white. So this one has some really pretty snowflakes. And this is just kind of white snow. I've seen people emboss this with that embossing folder I just showed you, and it kind of pops out cool. I haven't tried that yet. And then the snowflakes. I was making a card, so I stole a piece of this paper, I think. I cut a piece off. So there you go for that one. And I am designing a card class to go with this suite, so stay tuned. I'll be posting some information on it, and I'll have some products in it included in it too. All right, so I love this color scheme for Christmas. I know it's not as traditional colors, but the Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Blueberry Bushel, Moody Mauve, and Soft Suede. Oh no, not Soft Suede. Smoky Slate. Soft Suede retired, sadly. So we got some snow and the deer. This is just so pretty. This would be cool too with that grove dye we have with the trees. Some berries. And again, they're not like bright red. You've got the pink in there. Gives it a subtle look. Some snow. The blue trees on the horizon. Some more gray. So the back sides are really nice in this catalog. You can use them throughout the year, which is kind of cool. So you're not going to have to rush through for Christmas if you don't use up all your paper. And then some more little trees. Some more snowy kind of backgrounds. Now the gems in this guy are wild. So here's my basket of goodies. Here are the gems and the ribbon. And the stamps. So the gems on this one are pretty big. They're like thick. They're not thin like those earlier ones we saw. Really pretty though. You have the dark gray in here too. Let me pull them out so you can see all the colors. So they pick up some really pretty colors in them. Definitely love these. They're just a little bit thicker than your regular gems. They're almost like the ones we used to have. I think they were like gold or white a couple years ago, and they worked good for centers of flowers. So they're similar to those guys. And then this is a sheer silver edged ribbon, and it ties really pretty too. It's super soft, so that's good for tying. Then we have stamp set. Winter wishes, the colder weather brings us together. May this season of sparkle bring joy and delight. And let's see, Magical Meadow. Oh, I was die cutting. You can see I was designing a card class. There's lots of pieces and parts in here. So I've already moved them onto my magnetic sheets. And there's quite a few dies in here, as you can see. Let me see, there's 2 pages of them. So these will die cut out all your images. And then these are some extra doodads. This die cuts a snowflake into the paper. I think I cut a sample in here. Here you go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it'll cut it, and you can kind of see the color. Like if you put it on something, the color pops through just slightly. And then lots of twigs and things, and you can glue the little tiny berries onto the branch, like this one. Oh, my hand's pink. There you go. So you can see the little pink berries. This one I kind of sponge daubered, got a little messy, so you want to use a lighter touch than what I did there, but I did a white one to kind of test that out. And then I also glued some berries onto this guy. And then why not glitter? So I think this might even be retired glitter paper. I was just playing with it and testing it out. So lots of options with this one. Also tested some heat embossing of that sentiment, and it's very pretty. So I did the silver on this Lost Lagoon. All right. Are we getting close? We're getting there. Stick with me. We're almost through. All right, so that's the Winter Meadow Suite. And then here's a close-up of your stuff. Now here's some fun snowflakes and punches too that will coordinate and work well with that specialty paper in the suite. So Stampin' Up does an amazing job. Even if you don't want this because you want the rust, you might want this, and it goes with that. So everything matches. It's just super easy. And we've got some cute little boxes here. They're individual boxes, and somebody tied those together. So this is the gorgeous fall paper that should be coming in stock next week, hopefully. Becky was lucky to get her hands on those goodies. And it's a specialty paper. It's 6x6, so it has some images on one side and then some foiling on the back side, which is just gorgeous. And then I do have the oxidized copper as well. So this is really pretty for using it with the leaves in here. Look at that. Wow, those are wild. Definitely, and again, it's one-sided with that specialty paper. And we have embossing folder. Love that embossing folder. So this one's a 3D embossing folder. And you'll see when they call them 3D, they're thicker and they do a deeper embossing than the other ones. But this one has like a rustic look to it, so it's not broken. It doesn't emboss in specific places on purpose, so it gives it that real old world rustic look. And they call it distressed. But let's see if you guys can see it good. Yeah, there you go, if I do it at an angle with my lights. So I bought it because it looks super cute with the sunflower stencil, which I wish I brought over here for you guys. Darn. So we'll see that in a little bit. We'll look at it in the catalog. This one's cute. It's got a little grate, a little crate for your die cut. And then this is the stencil. So this is something where it comes, and I'll do a separate video on this, but it has 4 different stencils for the sunflower. And then they embossed it with that rustic. I don't know if you guys can tell in the catalog or not. The sample hopefully is online too. But I love it, and I'm going to try that. I did the yellow sunflower, of course, but I'm going to do it in pink and, you know, Lost Lagoon because I love those colors. You do different layers and you line them up, and I'm going to do a video to show you guys how to do it. But you'll do like one layer in one color or two colors and another. Oh, hey, Hannah. Thanks for joining. Glad you're here. So we'll layer those up, and I'll show you guys in a video how to do that. And then you don't even notice it, but there's 3 other stencils in this. So you've got a snowflake, leaves, and then not herringbone. I forget what you call that little funky pattern. Similar to a herringbone. And you can use those for different backgrounds and you can use your embossing paste with these as well. This So Sincere, great stamp set, and you even get the vertical birthday, which is hard to find. So don't miss out on some of these that aren't necessarily for the holidays, but they have some great sentiments and fonts in there. All right, Super Hot Halloween. Let's take a look at this paper. So this one is fun. Like I said, the glow in the dark was like hot tamales, man. Those things flew off the shelf. I do have some of my own, so if you want to see it, I'll be making some samples later. But I tested the paper, and it does glow in the dark. It's super cool, and it would be really cool for the Firefly if you have that from the annual catalog. So here you can cut these into pieces and use them for card fronts and things. These back here have little sayings, so it says Boo and Eek on there. And the dies, which there's a ton of dies in this set. I mean, you guys got to see this. Hang on. Oh, so Hannah's not home. She's just bored. Thanks for joining. So you'll see like the skeleton in here. So that'll cut out the paper. There's a little skeleton dog. And there's coordinating stamps also, so you'll be able to stamp them in white embossing on black paper. You can stamp them in any color you want. And somewhere in there is a cat. Here's the cat. There you go. So you can die cut all of those guys. How fun is that? And then you can dress up your skeleton. He's got a cowboy boots if you're in Wyoming, and fancy hat. There's some bats and bones and grass and like super. And there's a ton of body parts too, so those are a lot of little pieces to put together. But you could even use like little brads if you wanted to make his arms move, or you could stamp them on the glow in the dark paper. So that is fun. Let's see what the stamps look like. Here are the stamps to go with it. Eat, shriek, and be scary. Boo to you. Bonjour. No bones about it. You're a sweet friend. That one's really cute. And then you've got the stamps that coordinate. And Happy Halloween. So really cute on that guy. And then these almost look like bats, but that's a similar pattern to that stencil that I couldn't figure out what it was called. And the tombstones. Some fun plaid. You got your little skeleton guy. And these are this herringbone is actually bones. So I just love that they did that. And you've got these cool strips of paper that you can just do card fronts with. Or scrapbook pages. And this herringbone type pattern, or whatever this argyle-y thing is called, is actually a little bat. He has a little tiny face on there. And then here's some of that striped paper. And more little bats and stuff. So that is just a fun set. I'm hoping to get together a decor class on that, but got to figure out my calendar, so I'm still finalizing some of that. All right. Some more Halloween, some pumpkins. Oh, this is that paper we looked at in the beginning. That first 6x6 I showed you, and then I changed my mind. Oh, wait, I didn't show you. Hang on. The paper. Here's the glow-in-the-dark paper. And the little gems that go with it. So I think if you start lighting them up, you can kind of see the bats and the ghosts glow. And then so does the paper once you light it up in the lights. See if it'll do it. Yeah, it's going to be dark. But yeah, it does get green. And then the gems in here, I think it just coordinates so pretty with other things in the catalog. So not just this paper. It'll go with a lot of different things. Let's see what other things did I forget to show you. We have some metallic snowflakes online. Oh, and I do have this guy too. So these will coordinate with a lot of different projects as well. So I did pick these up. They coordinate with some of the online exclusive paper. So you'll want to check out that section online. Got some more flowers. This coordinates with a punch that's in the annual catalog, in case you missed that. And let's see. Okay, tucked away over here, again, these embossing folders are totally hidden, is a 2-pack. So these will go in your mini machine because they're skinny. So you can run those through. And this one is kind of like a fun wave. You could even use it as a wave for the ocean. And then the circles. Gives you an idea what they look like. So those are fun. And then we have the hidden deckled edge. So this circle kind of tucked away some of the items in this catalog. Let's see. I wanted to give you a quick idea. So this has 14 dies. So this is a huge die selection in here. And the largest one is really big. Like, it is not going to fit on your card. You can cut it in half. You can use it as a tag topper, like over the top of a baggie. So it's almost 5 3/4 inches wide. Thank you, Becky. Houndstooth. I couldn't think of the name of it. It was making me crazy. Perfect. Whew. That was going to drive me crazy all night. So see, here's your card front. I did that first sample. So this is the biggest die. Great for scrapbook. You could use it as, like, if you cut it or you scored it in half, you could use it as a tag topper and decorate it. So that would be a lot of fun. And they all layer. So here's the tiniest circle, and it's deckled, so they're kind of uneven edges. I had to wait because I don't like crooked things, so I had to wait and see if I could live with the bumpiness of it, and I do like it. So it's uneven, but not too uneven, if that makes sense. And then, so this is probably this one that I have dashed here is the largest you can go for a card front, and it just fits. And then you can layer up. I probably should have picked a different color. Let's move that. So here's some other layers. I just used some retired cardstock I had laying around to test them out. So, and then you can go even smaller, smaller, smaller. But this is going to be like super versatile. You'll be able to use it in a lot of different things. I hope they carry that over to next year. All right, a couple things online I want to share now. So that is the stuff I have from the, let's see, from the holiday catalog. And then there are some branded merchandise. I had to look up another name. She called it last night. Thank you. I'm glad you did, because it was driving me crazy too. So I appreciate you checking the name of that paper pattern. Okay, so nobody needs another coffee mug, but yes, you do. So I love Stampin' Up merchandise. So this one is, it coordinates with that Merry and Bright, I think it's called, in the front of the catalog, that first big suite we looked at. Has the little Stampin' Up logo. It says Fa La La, and it has a little picture at the bottom. And then this one says Inspire, Create, and Share, and it has those little light bulbs and the little Stampin' Up logo. So these are going to be my new coffee mugs. And yes, I do have a lot of coffee mugs, but I still had to buy these. So it's while supplies last. If you're a coffee mug and you collect the Starbucks and everybody else, check them out because they're super cute. And they're really well made. Let's see, online exclusive paper. Okay, so we didn't finish looking at these guys. So I showed you the Christmas, like the Santa guy, right? The rustic Santa. And then there's another online paper. So my friends of Shiny Foil, you're gonna like these. And they will probably go quickly. So these are actually two-sided. Let's see, the whole paper, so like the whole thing is shiny, even the background, but then the little red dots are shiny. And it's hard with the camera light reflecting on you guys, sorry. And then the regular back side is like a flat. And then this is green and a little shiny presents, some fun patterns. These are stripies, and those are kind of fun. Oh my gosh, I didn't see the light bulbs. I love these. Those will match that first bundle. And there's my Argyle, and then little ornaments. These actually might match that little standalone ornament. If you looked in the catalog, where did I put my catalog? Oh, it's way over here. There are these little standalone dies that are super cute. And again, you gotta really look the catalog over a couple times to find all the goodies in here. See if I can even find it now. They're up in the corner here. I don't even remember what they're called. Otherwise, I would look them up by name. Ah, there they are. So these little ornaments and stuff, and then there's this fun Christmas sentiment. These would work really cute together. I think those would be nice. So Stampin' Up, they're sneaking in all kinds of coordination on us. All right, we got some more shiny paper. Some red dots for year round. Oh, candy canes, and there's little teeny hearts in there. No, little X's. So the colors in this are just Cherry Cobbler and Mossy Meadow. And Mossy Meadow is like a dark green, but these have a little more spunk to them than just the standard Mossy Meadow. So if you are not always a fan of Mossy Meadow, I think you'll still like this paper because it's got a little more Christmassy to it. All right, these are silver and gold glitter. So our glimmer paper, if you guys have used it before, doesn't shed. So it is my most favorite glitter paper. So you can, no glitter. But what's special about these is there's one sheet each, but it's self-adhesive. It's pretty thick though. It's like a cardstock. So it's supposed to be self-adhesive. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm assuming if I bend the corner somewhere on here, yeah, there you go. So you don't have to, we sell adhesive sheets and you can totally put that on there, but oh, it saves you a step. So I can't wait to play with that guy. Make sure you check those out. I know people were talking about those guys. And then, oh, Karen's ready. I know, I'm ready to make my Christmas cards. All right, again, here is some shiny foil. Now, what's cool about this one is it's actually two-sided, because like I showed you on a lot of our specialty paper, it's one-sided. But this one is actually two-sided, and it's called Tartan Foil. So the colors are Copper Clay, Lost Lagoon, and Pebbled Path. So you get some plaid, and then these are like a check pattern. And they're two-sided, which is super cool for this kind of paper. So again, these are all under online exclusives. If you're looking for them, that's a separate category when you do like shop products at the top. So that's how you find these little hidden gems that aren't in the regular paper catalog. And we've been doing that like, I think it's once a quarter or a couple months. They'll release new products and then their while supplies last. So always make sure you're checking out online, even if you do have your paper catalog, so you don't miss out on some of the fun items. So there's a translucent floral stamp set in the Christmas catalog, the holiday catalog, and it coordinates with this paper, and it is so pretty. I just love the colors in here. Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock. All my favorite colors. Except for that orangey color. Calypso Coral's okay, but all the other colors, super favorite. So you've got some more watercolory on the back. I love how they did the leaves on this one. And if you did the, we had an event where we could order the translucent florals. If you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you might already have ordered this a couple months ago, and we could pre-order it for an event we hosted. Like the yellow on the edges of that. Gosh, I might need this paper some more. And then these are just so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys will have to let me know if you have a favorite suite in here. It's hard to pick. All right, we're getting close. I have a kit. So they have a Christmas tag kit, which is in my craft room somewhere. I don't think I brought it over. Oh wait, this might be it. Here we go. Cool. So we've got two new online Christmas items. So we have a Christmas tag kit, and this one, it's stickers, so there's no stamp set in there, and it has all different languages. So it has extra options if you have friends in France or Germany. I think the Netherlands might be the other one. So you've got all the tags pre-designed, the instructions are in there, all the little doodads are in the kit, and then you can't really tell but online, but these have gold foil, like little dots and stuff. So they're really pretty, and you could even make them into cards. So, you know, be sure you check that out. Again, it's under our online kits, which are all online. They don't do them in the catalogs anymore. So any of our kits, that's where you have to find them. Oh, Karen's having trouble picking. All right, so Christmas cards. Oh my gosh, I'm totally in love with these. So this kit actually comes, it's all inclusive, and it does have stamping. So you get your little Christmas tree stamp, Lost Lagoon, which is one of my favorite colors, and then it comes with its little block. Now, if you're an avid stamper and you have all your blocks, you know they're a little bit thicker when you buy them, but these are great starting blocks for everybody. The card bases are, let's see, 3 different colors, and the envelopes are 3 different colors. Let's see, envelopes are 1 color, so they're all red. Then you've got your different card bases. And again, there's different directions. There's labels for each. They've got some fun colors. And the trees, there's red glitter on these guys. Oh, glitter, glitter, glitter. And let's see. Some little trees. It even comes with a whole big sleeve of dimensionals. How super cool is that? So let's see. We got card bases. Card bases. Ah, there it is. I was like, where did the picture showed something else? All right, so if you are a traditional Christmas person and you want your little triangle trees, you're good to go. The kit's designed like that, and it has these guys. However, if you live in Florida like I do, or maybe Arizona or South Pacific, and your Christmas season is like your December is summer, you might want a palm tree or something a little more summery. So they actually have a little pop-outs. So you can substitute these guys for your trees. How fun is that? So you don't have to use the traditional Christmas trees. You can mix and match. So they give you extra options. And if you don't use them on here, these would probably match cute with the Memories and More cards from the bear. So you could probably throw some of those on there. Mix it up. So make sure you check that one out. They're super cute. The kits are affordable. And let's see, how many do you make in here? So you get 3 of each design. 3, 6, 9. So you get 9 cards in there. Not too shabby. So, and of course it's compact, so it'll travel super easy for you. All right, last item I wanted to share. Sorry, I know this has gone a little longer than I usually like to go. We have a free event that Stampin' Up! Is hosting. If you're local, I'm going to have everybody over, and we're going to make the cards together at my Stampin' Crafty area. If you are long distance, there's a platform that Stampin' Up's hosting. It's totally free. I have a QR code, and then I'll also be sending out with my newsletter, so make sure you are subscribed to my newsletter. There's a place on my Stampin' Up site that you can subscribe, but they will be hosting a free card class October 7th, so it's a Saturday, I believe, from 2 to 5 p.m. Mountain. So just make sure whatever time zone you're in, you convert it over. And as part of this event, they're using, and you can substitute whatever you have, the Circle Sayings and Earth and Textures, which came out in our annual catalog. And then they gave us this little sneak peek. So if you're attending, you can also, well, I guess anybody can order it because it's online right now. This is technically coming out in our spring catalog in January. So the hexagon punch, so you can order that now. So you'll see that online. And how cute is it? So you've got this little shape, and then you can punch it out. And then there's some nice sayings. Mr. and Mrs., I hope your day is filled with joy. Let's eat cake with sincere sympathy, sending you lots of love and hugs. So I really like that one. And then, you know, you've got your coordinating punch, so you can get it in your discounted bundle. One thing I did want to share with you guys, since I just opened this one, when you first get your punches from Stampin' Up, they come locked. And so you want to make sure it's held together, and then you slide it. So make sure they're squeezed together, and that opens it up for you. When you want to store it, you push it together, make sure it's squeezed together, and you slide it. And see, it's locked. And then they stack on top of each other. So here's my bear. They have like a raised area, and you can stack them, and then you can see your labels. So they have little labels when you put them on the shelf. But they also oil them, so you don't want to just grab it out of your packaging and cut your most beautiful paper, because there's a little bit of oil. So usually I take my scrap computer paper or junk paper or retired paper, and I'll punch a bunch of these out until the oil, you know, comes off. So this is the super cute shape, but if you look, you'll see like there's a little bit of oil around the edge. So I do that a couple of times just to get off like the manufacturing oil before I use it on my card making. So I do that with any of my punches. So that's just a little tip for you guys. All right, I'm looking through. What other things did I want to share? Oh, there's one more. It's been out for a little bit, but I don't know if you guys have noticed it. It's in the online store. We have the Trucking Along, which is somewhere buried in my craft room. There's a truck punch, and I think that's back order, but the stamp set is still available, which is super cute, and you don't need to wait for the punch for that. And then there's also this So Very Merry, and it kind of gets looked over, but this stained glass is so much fun to do. You can use your markers to color it. You can heat emboss it, color it. You can put it on vellum. And I have a couple samples I wanted to share with you on this. So I've been kind of playing with these. Oh my, we're taking them out of the cello bags. Oh, did you order the So Very Merry or the truck? Because I love this, and it's kind of tucked away. You don't even realize it. And then the 2 3/4 or 2 3/8 inch, the new punch, circle punch that goes with that circle saying, whatever punch this is, I can't see the size. That circle punch will cut out these circles perfectly. So that's what I used on here. And then, I don't know if you guys can tell, this is the online exclusive embossing folder 3-pack. And I waffled on it. Oh my gosh, I love it and use it all the time. So that's like a must-have embossing folder. And then this is from one of those Christmas dies that we released last year that's still around. This one I just did some glitter paper. Ah, okay, perfect. This guy. Yeah, I love that one. And like I said, it was like just one of those you're like, I don't know if I want it. And I've made some like little doodads with these, but haven't made them into cards yet. Ooh, that's blinding, I guess. Sorry. I'll put a card on top. This one, I used the paper from the, I think it's a spaceship, like the little spaceman, with the stars. So that one. This is some of the retired paper from last year with the flowers. And this one, I actually colored it on vellum and then put a piece of white paper behind it to kind of pop it. This one again, and then here is Santa. And then I just used some of our regular designer paper. I didn't have Christmas paper at the time, so I just used that mixed pack. And then the Wink of Stella works really good to do the whites on there. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera or not. But yeah, so make sure you go online and look at the goodies out there, and I will send you a catalog as well. Since we're paper crafters, we probably like paper catalogs, so I'm happy to mail you guys that as well, so you can take it with you wherever you go. Let's see, I think that was everything I wanted to share with you guys. So I just wanted to thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at all the new fun products. If you need any help or have questions on products, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to help. And have a great weekend. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.